Hello everyone, Darren here, and on today's episode of WotC Academy, we are going to take a look at the 44th installment of the Map Awareness series. So again, we are brought to you by FlyinEgg, who is graciously giving me about 4 clips or so to, keep something going while we try and solve my capture card recording issue. This is clip 3 of 4, and he explicitly said that this particular replay is one where he is bottom tier, again, in a post-AVRE introduction tier 10 game, and he still makes a significant impact. Now, he is in the CS-53, the tier 8 Polish medium tank. I unfortunately did not check in time to see if there's AVREs in his game. I guess we'll find out during the game. But yeah, right now he is on a particular map that, again, I have not caught the name of yet, and he is in the northeastern spawn. So right now we're going to just do the normal bottom tier, tier 8, basically bottom tier in general sort of tactic of just kind of hang back and float around. Get what shots you can to support the more top tier players, and of course float around, responding to whatever is going on in your area or near you, basically providing a support role. And as we can see right now, he is putting some decent shots, non-premium rounds, by the way, into the T95E6, which is the tier 10 American medium, one of them. So right now, the game is still pretty even, of one tank down on both teams, and we're still going to be hanging back here in the, near our base. Now, again, what we're seeing here is that, playing the supporting role all the time is not, or, when you're bottom tier, is not going to be a huge detriment or a problem or anything along the lines of this. You're going to see in this replay here that being bottom tier, being a support vehicle in a bottom tier game, can bring some very, very good outcomes as long as you are patient, you don't rush to get damage or kills or anything like that, and you just kind of focus on getting what you can when you can and moving to where you can get that damage. And as we can see, FlyinEgg has, I don't know if intentionally or not, has kind of put himself in a position where he's kind of just stayed in limbo to put himself in that place to get some excellent shots on the enemy team. Now, I do know that from that ridge area that where he was, you could get some good cross shots to that position here. But it also looks like he had some help from the enemy team of some tanks just kind of rushing down into the middle here, or like the pilot, T25 Pilot 1, just kind of rushing in without any consideration, to his health and benefit. So, of course, FlyinEgg has taken care of him, and apparently, at least on FlyinEgg's team, there is an AVRE. Right now, though, the teams are pretty much still kind of close. FlyinEgg's team is up by 2, but, at any moment that could change. And as we can see, FlyinEgg is, again, going straight for the tracking shots. Or, if he can get some damage off right there, he will. Of course, I'm going to assume, since I've always seen FlyinEgg go for tracking shots, that was kind of a misjudgment call in the aim there. So, as we can see here, FlyinEgg, bottom tier, the game's not even close to being over yet, is already up to 3,246 raw damage with just a little bit of assisted damage. We got a T95E6 just rushing right around the rock there, and FlyinEgg put some good damage into the T95E6, forcing him to back off. But he is in a position where we got a little bit of a problem. He now has the entire enemy team just kind of like right there at his doorstep. He does get a good tracking shot on the Progetto 46, allowing a teammate to put a shot into him. And, not being an auto reloader, FlyinEgg can be consistent with his shots, while the Italian mediums kind of have to be a little bit, picky of when they fire a shot. So, kind of trapped right now behind this rock He's still getting some spot assist right now. He's got a decent amount of spot assist, but now he's turned his attention to the TS5 over there to see if he can get some, cross shots going, return the favor to his team that is over there. But right now, it's just FlyinEgg, a TD, and some other medium tank, or some other tank hiding near the TD that I can't identify what it is because you're not looking in that direction. Front towards the enemy. Pay attention to where the threat is. Don't look around, behind you trying to find out where your team is. Just focus on what's that and just look at the mini-map. If you see that there are no greens on the mini-map near you, then you don't have anyone around you. That's all the looking you got to do. Now, we are now going to actually push up and be a little bit of a pseudo-spotter on this flank, as well as also to just, go in and get more damage because, that's what you want to do. I apologize if you also have the video lag or if that's just me as usual, but apologies nonetheless. Now, at this point here, we are down to 3 tanks left on the enemy team, so it's, very fitting to just push in and rush now. There is no worry about having to be overrun. You got plenty of support here, and, without paying attention, we have run into a dead tank, and we're now going to push up on the Progetto 65, who is distracted by another teammate, and now the Progetto is close to death, but unfortunately his teammates have taken the cap. But FlyinEgg here, as you can see, has done a very, very good job at bottom tier of over 5K combined with a very solid almost 5,000 raw damage. Very good game for FlyinEgg in a bottom tier matchup, which is also a very good demonstration of how being bottom tier does not mean that you are useless, and it certainly doesn't mean that you can't contribute to the victory of your team. Every hit point and every gun in the match is a threat. It doesn't matter what tier they are. But that's going to do it for today's video. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe. But until next time, this has been Darren of WotC Academy.